Going on, people? We are back, Way Off Base, episode 221.
See,
straight from the
that's for our Spanish listeners.
Straight from the Casa de Josh.
How are you doing today, sir?
All right.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear.
A little tired.
Yeah.
Kind of went hard on
No homo.
on the fourth weekend.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people did. So,
yeah.
Just a little shout out to Mr. Gary Hess. He is here, back from China.
That's awesome.
From Shanghai.
Got blotto the other night.
Yeah. One thing, this is Way Off Base. We are a sports show. But considering the nonsense that was going on for the last 6 weeks, I mean, it's actually been going on the last 2 years.
3.
Right. The Case Anthony trial was concluded today.
Yeah.
A lot of people were shocked.
I peed a little.
I was at work and we're all like, everyone in the restaurant surrounding the TV. They've got the sound on. I mean, you can hear a pin drop, and then all of a sudden they announced not guilty, and everyone died a little bit inside.
Broads was about to tear the walls down at my work in the break room.
Yeah, it was
bad.
And like my thing was, I didn't think she'd be found guilty of murder. I thought she'd be found guilty of child abuse. I thought that was a given.
Yeah.
I thought she'd be found guilty of manslaughter.
Yeah.
And also the obvious lying to the cops. But no, the jury decided, not so much.
This is OJ all over again.
Well, and you know what? And I'm not saying I don't think she murdered her daughter. I think
I think it was an accidental death that she just really screwed up covering up. That's exactly what happened.
And everyone I've talked to says the same thing. They think it was accidental. Her and the family covered it up.
And they did a really shitty job of doing it.
Right. But the thing,
someone needs to be held accountable for that, and nobody is.
Right. And that's big picture. That's what really sucks.
Big picture is there's a dead 2-year-old, and no one is being held accountable for it. And I think honestly, our justice system failed us on that.
Well, and the crappy part is I watched a lot. I watched as much of the trial as I could, and the prosecution, I don't know if I could say they dropped the ball, but just with all the evidence they had, there was also a lack of evidence, and
complete lack of it.
And it's just one of those things. Like, do I think she's guilty? Yes. Did the evidence show it? Not really.
No.
And that's what sucks.
That's why she's walking, because there was not enough evidence to say this chick covered the death up. There's not enough evidence to say that she was there when her kid died. There's not, and you can't really blame the jury for having that point of view by saying, "Hey, look, you guys didn't show us enough to either have this chick put to death or have her sitting in a cell for the rest of her life."
Like I said,
and you can't blame the jury for that.
I was shocked that she didn't even get charged with child abuse.
She should at least.
I'm like, when
abuse.
You don't report your child missing for 31 days, wouldn't that be considered abuse?
It's abuse, neglect.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I know the clubs in Orlando is hopping and whatnot, but Jesus.
Yeah,
Tell somebody.
That whole family is jacked. They
all need to move out.
They should all be just locked up in the loony bin.
Well, they need to get the hell out of Florida.
Well,
they need to go somewhere in Europe and hide.
The other crappy part is with the charges she's facing, Case Anthony is probably going to be, I think she can
walk as of
she
Thursday.
Can be sentenced for a max of 4 years. She's already served 3. So chances are she's going to walk out of that jail on Thursday and just be out.
Well, right now there are pissed off soccer moms in Orlando at gun ranges purchasing weapons and practicing their aim. Well, know this.
Another good point they made is she even, I mean, like I said, that whole family's jacked up, and I'm sure at the end of the day they're happy that they have their daughter back, but she said her dad
raped her.
Yeah. I mean, what kind of Thanksgiving dinner is that going to be?
An awkward one. A really silent one.
Can you pass the stuffing, raper? I mean, come on.
I mean, Dad, sorry. Shit.
It's just, wow. But can we just talk about Nancy Grace real quick? I would like you to repeat to the kind people what you said on Facebook about Nancy Grace.
I said that the second that the verdict was read, that Nancy Grace's vagina turned into a dragon and was burning down villages. It was.
Oh, and I can envision it.
I know. That's why I said it, because I know I'm a sick bastard and a lot of really bad things go through my mind. But right when I heard that verdict, I was like, oh my God, that woman is going to flip her shit.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't even think anything of it until someone else said it. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that. Like I expected to hear, like, shortly after that Nancy Grace has gone on a murdering spree in Orlando.
Yeah.
Because she's there. She might kill her.
Boy. She needs to be tied down somewhere.
I'm not tying her down. No, I want no part of that.
She needs to be locked in a small room until she calms down.
Other people were asking how long it's going to be till Casey Anthony does porn.
I give it about a year or two.
I think Hustler and Penthouse need to get up on that. Or Vivid. Vivid's a good company. Not that I would know.
She might start off soft and just do Playboy. You know, if Hef gets her on a cover, ooh, that's gonna be an all-time seller.
There'd be a lot of pissed off women, but women are generally pissed off about Playboy anyway. So who really gives a crap?
Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. They're angry. They're always angry about something.
It's in their vaginas.
Like Nancy Grace's dragon vagina. It breathes fire.
Oh yeah. It's like I was going to say, and there's no knight I know of that would want to slay that dragon.
No, it's got at least a 20-foot wingspan. Maybe more. Yeah. Probably 20,000.
Spits fire. That's the burning that keeps on giving.
Ugh.
And nobody wants that.
No.
Nobody.
And when it's not a vagina, it's a sarlacc pit. We had this conversation. It ate Boba Fett.
Yeah, anything that eats a bounty hunter, I'm out.
Nope.
I am out all day. Dog, you better watch out.
I'm saying.
Well, that is it for the non-sports segment. This was the trial heard around the world. There were people from Germany at the trial today. They flew from Germany.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Just to see the fate of a dumb white girl.
Well, it's Germany. They do a lot of crazy things over there.
It's true.
Right. All right, we'll be back with some sports for you.